Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Monsoon is on and it's my every year's business that I collect the moss species from the neighborhood and I try to make the terrarium with it. So this year also I have done so. See, this is a moss patches I have collected to make the terrarium. See, when you are making the moss terrarium, you have to take care of few things which I have learned from my practice. Now, this is the dish which is in front of you. This is the moss. This is a cushion moss which I got from the Amazon. And this is something I don't remember exactly. But last year I got this and I got success in keeping this alive. And during the month of May it turned brown completely, but as rain started it has turned green, it became alive. So that has given me the confidence that yes, I can keep the moss species alive in the terrarium. Now before making the terrarium of moss, we should understand few things about the moss species. So this is a moss species I have collected from my neighborhood. Now moss species, they have the roots, very tiny roots they have the stems and leaves. Now the job of the roots is to grab the substrate on which they are lying. Roots are not there to suck the water or to receive or to get the nutrients from the soil. Roots are there just to hold the substrate. Now if you have seen in Mumbai, where do we get all these moss? If you'll see, it generally grows on a fencing walls. That means something like a brick kind of a substrate these moss species that we get in the Mumbai they need to lay down. So I have collected these normal bricks pieces which I am going to use in this terrarium. Now second thing, the watering. When I brought this from the Amazon, I contacted the seller and he told me that moss species they need watering at least twice or thrice a day, and which is true. If you will not water it properly, then they are going to die. They are because of this frequency of watering, I feel that they are the high maintenance species. They are high maintenance plants. Third thing, that they need a aeration also. It's not that completely you can keep them in a closed terrarium. You can keep the terrarium closed only for one day. Then you have to keep it open. There should not be too much dew on the walls of the terrarium. That is a third need of this moss species to remain alive in the terrarium. Now the fourth requirement of the moss plant is a light. Now as we all understand that moss we get during the monsoon season, that means they cannot bear the harsh sunlight. Now what light intensity that the moss plants should get, that we can understand by using a lux meter. Now what is a lux meter? Lux is a unit to measure the light intensity, right? So what we can do, I have done, I have downloaded one app which shows the light intensity. So from where you will collect this moss species from the neighborhood, just keep that lux meter app on and you will understand the what intensity is there in that area, and that light intensity should be maintained. Now theoretically the light intensity required to keep the moss species on is 1700 lux. So if we are satisfying this need of light, that is if you are able to give this much intensity light to this moss plants, they will stay alive. So we will revise again all the things, that the substrate should be the porous substrate like a brick. Watering should be twice or thrice a day. Aeration has to be there. And the fourth thing is a light, that is 1700 lux should be provided to these moss species. Now 1700 lux you will is very low light condition, so in Mumbai we can choose either north direction, northeast or east direction to keep the moss terrarium. Now let's move to the making of the moss terrarium. Now the container that you are going to select for the terrarium should be good quality container, especially for the moss plants. There are some on Amazon you get some dedicated moss terrarium containers. Go for those containers, or good quality mason jars, good quality glass mason jars you can choose to make the terrarium of the moss. Now I have taken this container. Here the drainage layer height is more than usual height, because when you will water the terrarium twice or thrice, definitely that water is going to go down in the drainage layer, and it will get filled. That drainage layer will get filled immediately. So you need to keep the height of drainage layer more than usual terrarium. Now here I'm not using any sphagnum moss or anything. I'm just placing these stones or bricks. Moss species, they need just a substrate to lay down. So guys, finally this is the way this terrarium has turned out. Now for the caring, as I mentioned, this need aeration, and I have used just a brick as a substrate, and it needs watering thrice or twice, and distilled water, that is RO water or the rain water. Harvest the rain water and use it, or a distilled water, that is a drinking water you have to use. You cannot use directly the tap water, that will kill this moss plant. And light is a northeast or east side, or to be very specific 1700 lux light you should provide, then this terrarium will remain alive. So guys, I hope you have liked this video, so please give a like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.